Okay, let's imagine something for a second. Picture a cave, not one made of stone, but of ribs and silence. It's this quiet chamber right inside your own chest. Today, we're going to venture into that space to understand a really ancient practice for finding stillness, especially in a world that feels so chaotic. So, let's dive in.
And this right here, this ancient verse, is pretty much our roadmap. It lays out this incredible connection. The state of our mind is directly tied to the rhythm of our breath. I mean, think about it. If you want to calm that storm of thoughts in your head, the first thing you have to do is quiet the wind of your breath.
And that key, this whole practice of working with the breath to get that mental clarity, well, the ancient sages gave it a name, pranayama. Now, you've probably heard the term before, but its meaning, trust me, it runs so much deeper than you might think. So what is this force we're supposed to be working with? What is this prana? Is it just air? Well, according to the ancient texts, it's something way more powerful, something cosmic.
You see, to really understand pranayama, we have to understand prana first. And the answer isn't just a biological one. It's actually, well, it's beautifully mythical. Here's the thing you absolutely have to get. Prana isn't just the oxygen we're breathing in. The sages saw it as the life force of the entire universe. It's the energy that pulses in the stars, it's what coils in the earth, and it's what hums in that silence between our thoughts. And how does all this cosmic energy move through us? Well, the texts talk about a subtle body, a kind of energy map inside us, with 72,000 nadis. Now, these aren't veins or arteries. Think of them more like invisible rivers of light. And guess what powers the current flowing through all of them? Your breath. And what's so cool is how this idea scales up. Our own personal breath is seen as a fractal, right? A tiny echo of this huge cosmic rhythm. The universe itself is said to breathe, expanding out with creation on an inhale and then contracting back toward dissolution on an exhale.
And when you really sit with that, it leads to this radical shift in how you see everything. If your breath is just a miniature version of the cosmic breath, then you're not just some tiny speck in a vast universe. You are a universe in miniature, containing all those same powerful forces and rhythms.
All right, so that's the poetry of it, and it's beautiful, but how does this ancient idea actually connect to our physical bodies? Let's talk about the bridge from myth to modern physiology.
Okay, this is where you see the unique power of the breath. Just think about it for a sec. You don't consciously tell your heart to beat, right? Or your stomach to digest. That's all your involuntary system. It's on autopilot. But you can choose to move your hand or to speak. That's the voluntary system. The breath is the only thing in your body that lives in both worlds. It's the bridge. You can let it run on autopilot, or you can take the wheel. And when you consciously decide to cross that bridge, when you intentionally slow down your breath, you trigger a real physical reaction. You actually stimulate something called the vagus nerve, which is a huge player in our nervous system. This sends a direct message from your lungs straight to your brain that calms your heart rate and basically tells your entire body, hey, you are safe, you can relax. So, if this tool is so powerful and it's literally built right into our own biology, why aren't we using it all the time? Well, the answer really lies in the nature of modern life, doesn't it? I mean, this metaphor just nails it. We have this incredible inner world, this deep well of peace and power that we can access just with our breath. But we spend most of our time completely distracted, always looking outward, just speeding along with a scattered mind, totally unaware of the beauty that's already inside. We are, like the source says, asleep in motion. At the end of the day, reconnecting with our breath isn't something that's just going to happen by accident. In a world that is basically built for distraction, it becomes this powerful act of free will. It's a conscious choice to pull over, put the phone down, and turn your attention inward. It is choosing to wake up. Okay, so how do we actually do this, right? How do we take these big, grand ideas and put them into practice? Let's get into a really simple, really powerful technique you can use, like right now. This simple but incredibly powerful practice is called box breathing. It's used by everyone from yogis to Navy SEALs to find calm when they're under pressure. The steps are right there for you. Look, the goal isn't to be perfect. It's just to feel that deliberate, steady rhythm. Each side of the box, the inhale, the hold, the exhale, the hold, is a moment of conscious choice, pulling you right back into the present moment.
As we start to wrap this up, let's just refine our understanding one last time. Because the end goal here, it's probably not what you think. It's not about brute force or domination.
And this is the ultimate insight, the real secret sauce. The word yama can mean control, sure, but a much deeper, more beautiful interpretation is communion or partnership. So pranayama isn't about taming some wild beast inside you. It's about learning to communicate with the powerful, wise energy that's already there. It's a dialogue between your conscious self and that deep cosmic breath, between the dreamer and the dragon.
So, the power to change your mind, to calm your body, and to connect with a deeper part of yourself, it's with you all the time. It arrives with every single inhale, and it departs with every exhale. It's a force as powerful and as ancient as a dragon. So the only question left is, are you ready to learn how to ride?